I was naked at my friend's party for his kid high on morphine. In my late 20s and early 30s, I started making good money as a financial advisor, which led me into a bad crowd. We were drinking, using drugs, and that's when I was first introduced to morphine. During this time, I became distant from my best friend, whom I'll call Ben. One day, Ben invited me to his 4-year-old daughter's birthday party at his house, an attempt to patch things up between us. The week had been long and stressful, and I completely forgot about the party until my phone sent me a reminder. At that moment, I was already with my other friends, doing what had become our usual routine. One of my buddies, Chad, had a new oral solution, something I had never tried before. I took some, but after an hour, I felt nothing and assumed it was ineffective. Since I didn't want to drive just in case it kicked in later, I took an Uber to Ben's house. As soon as I arrived, the effects began to creep up on me. I felt extremely relaxed, the music sounded incredible, everything felt heightened. Then I had to use the restroom, as morphine often had that effect on me. While sitting there, the full impact hit me like a truck. My mouth became unbearably dry and my whole body felt overwhelmingly relaxed. It was an intense sensation, and in my head, I kept repeating how amazing it felt. Then, I slumped over and landed face first on the bathroom floor. I have no idea how long I was lying there before Ben's wife knocked on the door, asking if I was okay. I managed to respond, but even to my own ears, I sounded completely incoherent. Realizing I had been in there too long and that it looked suspicious, I forced myself to get up. My whole body felt unbelievably heavy, and my legs were shaking uncontrollably. After what felt like ages, I finally unlocked the door and stepped into the main room where everyone was gathered. I immediately noticed the look of absolute horror on everyone's faces: Ben, his wife, his parents, and all the other guests. Confused, I asked, "What?" Ben looked at me and said, "Pull your pants up." "What are you doing?" I glanced down and realized, to my shock, that I had walked out with my pants still down. Before I could react, one of the little kids screamed at the top of her lungs. Still completely out of it, I responded inappropriately, saying something harsh to a literal 5-year-old. I don't remember much after that. I just recall Ben taking me home while I begged him to stop at McDonald's, whining like a child when he refused. The whole way, he lectured me about how much I had changed and how far I had fallen. Looking back, I feel absolutely terrible for ruining that little girl's birthday party, possibly traumatizing the kids, and forcing my best friend to take care of me on what should have been a special day for his family. I know I need to change. I'm quitting all drugs and working on rebuilding meaningful relationships. I've apologized to Ben, but he understandably doesn't want to talk to me. I just feel like the worst person in the world right now.